Hi, I'm Chris from the Carrington Jungle, and today we're going to be rebuilding and replacing our pump timer. Okay, so it's the night before we're gonna install our irrigation, and I just wanted to kind of get things set up and see how it's all gonna come together beforehand. I already found out that I bought something wrong and I gotta go back to Lowe's and fix it, so that's why we're doing this now, and it'll make tomorrow go easier. But I went on Drip Depot's website. This is all non-sponsored or anything, I'm just letting you know where I'm getting my stuff. And they have like nice irrigation valves, which that should hold up nicely compared to those little Melnor timers. But they sell these things for like 15 to 25 a piece depending on what it is. And I was able to get, they have pre-made kits, and it actually comes out a lot cheaper than if you bought it by itself. These individual valves were $25 a piece, and to get the kit with the manifolds, a manifold cap, the removal tool, pipe thread, everything came out to be about $100. So it was cheaper than buying them all separate, and it gets you all the parts you need. But pretty much what I'll do, pipe thread, this goes on the valve. They have a 1-inch gasketed to 1-inch threaded that you just hand tighten in there. You don't need Teflon tape, and then it'll slide into the next one, into the next one, into the next one, and then capped. And then I've got a control head that I'll show you tomorrow as this all comes together. But this comes out to 1-inch threaded, and I bought 1-inch slip. So I've got to take these back and go from 1-inch threaded to 3/4 female threaded. And then I just got some cheap hose bibs for it. And then tomorrow I'll exchange those, finish setting it up, and then plumb it into the well. I'll just have to cut the old 1-inch pipe, and I got some elbows and a coupler so I can just redo it all. Not sure about what kind of enclosure I'm going to put it all in yet. I'm still thinking that through. But that's where I am. I'm going to tape it all up, get it together. I'll show you, and then we'll keep going tomorrow. Alright, so the original valve box we got was just a little bit too short. So very rough job just throwing some wood on there for now because I'm rushing. And then the 1-inch pipe thread to 3/4 inch garden hose thread adapters from Amazon came in. Just twist them on, ready to go. It's better than how we were going to do it. So next step, clear the area, and start cutting old pipe and replumbing this, and then doing the electrical. So we've got the new valve box where it's going to go. Just checking to fit to make sure all the valves fit inside. Got our cutouts for where the hoses will feed into the irrigation. We took our output off the pump, so now we've got a replumb, an outlet that drops down and goes into the valve box, and then start wiring, hook up our electrical, prime the pump, and see if it all works. So it's looking real, well, it doesn't look like it in the camera, but gray, and today is my last day off for a few days, so got to get it done as quickly as we can. Alright, more soon. Okay, so now we've got our new output with a hose bib for relieving pressure if we need to use a hose off the well. And it's all plumbed in to all the valves. Valves are hooked to hoses to go to our zones, which we want to do 4 zones with 6 sprayers each, but right now I don't have time. It's thundering. So that'll be a project for another day, but this will work for now. But zone 4 is just capped off at the moment. And now we're going to do electrical. But pretty much each of these has 2 leads. One turns it on and off, and one's a common. You splice the 4 commons together, and it goes in the C. And then the other wires just tie into 1, 2, 3, 4. So hopefully easy. I've never worked with any of this stuff, but we'll check back in a minute. Alright, so we have everything wired in. Our 4 zones into common splices into all of them. We've got our power ran. Let me close this up. Oh, that was stupid. Alright, when you put your leads in, feed them through the hole in the bottom. I've got to redo this. Okay, so we have all of the lines ran correctly now through the little hole at the bottom. Learning as we go. Close this back up. Alright. Now we'll power on the pump, which everything should be off, and this, and we'll have to build pressure back up and make sure everything's holding, doing good, and from there we'll be able to test this and see if it works. Alright, so the pump is running, the tank is filling, you can hear it's about to kick off. So pressure tank is full. I do not see any leaks. And that means it's pressure all the way to the valves, and none of them are leaking. They're all off. That's powered up. Oh. Another cord not right. I'll fix that in a second, but we'll test. I think it's zone 2 is going to be the pergola sprinklers over there. So we'll go to manual. I don't know how to use this either. Zone 2. For 2 minutes? Maybe? I don't know. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to fix that power, just turn it on to run, and hopefully I had already programmed it. It works, so we'll be right back. Alright, so I have no idea how to use that control module correctly, and I need to read the instruction manual, but I've got it programmed up as best I can, and at 3 o'clock the first zone clicked on, so it is working, which is awesome. But they're all going, but like I said, over the next week or so we're going to divide up the zones different and get it dialed in and trench where the hoses are. But all in all, success. We kept going through those little junk Malnor timers, and we were able to piece together a much more solid unit for probably $150, $200 after everything we needed. But we don't have to worry about it anymore. So that's big. But thank you so much for watching. Like or subscribe if you want. If not, it's all good. Have a great day.